Hello students and welcome to Virtual Loudon Fall 2022. This is Health and PE 10 with the Driver's Ed component. So some expectations that I expect of you this semester. Students must use their lcps.org email and should check daily. Students should log into the class daily and follow the pacing guide that is provided for you in the course under the welcome folder. Students should set aside time each day to work on health and/or driver's education content and to be physically active. Students need to understand how to work their fitness tracking device, and students need to communicate immediately with their instructor if issues should arise. Some health and PE requirements. You are going to have 70 hours of health in this class. It is going to include a variety of written assignments to meet the health and PE 9 and 10 SOLs. You will also complete a hands-on CPR, AED, and first aid skills class if you're in 9th grade, or the driver's education 90-minute presentation in 10th grade. So for my students, you're going to be completing that driver's ed 90-minute presentation with your parents at home. More information about that will be available to you in the driver's education course on Canvas. For physical education, you are going to be doing 60 hours of regular physical activity. This will include a variety of physical activity to meet health and PE 9 and 10 standards. And the activity must be tracked using a wearable fitness tracker such as an Apple Watch, Fitbit, Garmin Watch, or the Move Band provided by Loudoun County Public Schools. This does not pertain to us because we are not 9th grade, so we'll go ahead and skip through this slide. But for 10th grade, the Partners for Safe Teen Driving is that 90-minute parent meeting. So you will complete this term to complete driver's education. This presentation will be presented to you virtually. Your instructor, Ms. Ake, who is the instructor through Vedettes for driver's education component, will provide you with more specific details about how to complete this requirement. If you attend a presentation prior to the virtual Loudoun term, please let your instructor, myself, and Ms. Ake know the date and the location to verify your participation. Failure to complete the Partners for Safe Teen Driving presentation requirement will result in a failing grade for the driver's education portion of the Health and PE 10 course. So 3 tasks you need to do before the course begins. Number 1, print the suggested pacing guide and checklist. It is going to be attached in an email, but it is also in the welcome folder under in Schoology. Using the pacing guide, make a plan to complete your assignments and fitness activities. Make sure to factor in vacation time or other commitments when making your plan to complete your coursework. I recommend that you set aside a specific time each day as your virtual school day. Learn how to use your activity tracker, the Apple Watch, Fitbit, Garmin, or Move Band, so that you know how to use it properly for your fitness activities each week. When it comes to accessing the virtual Loudoun HPE course in Schoology, students should log into LCPS Go to access Schoology. Your username is your student number, and your password is the one that you use to log in on the computers at your home school. It is highly recommended that students set up a password recovery options in LCPS Go as well. When you open Schoology, you will see your course dashboard, and for example, it will look something similar to this. You're going to click on HPE 10 Virtual Mancini to access your course. You will not have access to this course until August 29th, 2022. Once you access the course, you must unlock the course to begin. So there are certain tasks that must be completed before the next one will open. The very first task to accomplish after logging in is to complete the VL orientation. Then read the course welcome to familiarize yourself with the instructor and course details. Next, click on Fitness Log Directions tab. Carefully read through all of the documents. Once you have viewed all of the documents listed in the section, you will unlock a quiz. You must pass the quiz with an 80% or higher to unlock the course. Finally, click on Course Modules and begin working in Module 1. It is important that we understand our fitness log expectations. You have 10 fitness logs to complete in 15 weeks during the fall 2022 term. All right, this is a whole year's worth of work. So instead of taking a whole year-long course at your homeschool, you are taking this course in 15 weeks. The first introduction log is 30 minutes. Each log thereafter is 360 minutes of activity. Logs must be completed in the week assigned on the pacing guide. Log dates must be consecutive, and you may not use the same date on different logs. Logs should be submitted each week. Logs submitted with less than 360 minutes will be graded accordingly. Each log must have a minimum of 4 days of activity completed during the assigned week. Exercise sessions must be 30 consecutive minutes at minimum. Sessions lasting less than 30 minutes will not be counted towards activity time. It is encouraged that you are in your target heart rate zone for at least 20 of those 30 minutes to see health benefits. You can exercise up to 90 minutes per day. You may not submit more than 90 minutes a day though. If you are active more than 90 minutes per day, please do not include this time on your log for assessment. No more than 90 minutes per activity per log. For example, once you use walking for 90 minutes on Monday, you cannot use walking for the remainder of the week on your activity log. You must participate in a variety of activities. So walking, biking, running, lifting weights, swimming, things like that. When completing activities, you should be exercising in your target heart rate zone. Your exercise should be completed with the purpose to increase or maintain your health and fitness. Each module has its own unique fitness log template to be submitted and topic requirement needs to be met. Each log can be found in the physical education content area. Each log has a specific drop box found in the module below the content. Your fitness log should be completed during the assigned dates and weeks. Log weeks run from Monday to Sunday. You cannot skip around or piece together logs with random dates. Logs must be completed in order. If you miss a week, you must work with your instructor to make up missed time, if time allows, at the end of the course. If you fall behind, you should be working in the correct log assigned for that week. For example, if today is September 12th and you're not completed the intro log 1, you would go ahead and begin log 2, September 12th through the 18th. If time allows, you may ask your instructor about a makeup opportunity to complete the missed log. Be aware logs that are not complete will be graded as a 0. All logs are worth 100 points, so 360 minutes of correctly verified data equals 100 points. The remaining time will be graded by the percentage completed. For example, if you complete 270 of 360 minutes, that means you get a 75% on that fitness log. Fitness logs dates that are due this semester. Log number 1 is from September 5th through 11th, and this is the intro log. Remember, it's only 30 minutes of required activity. Logs 2 through 10, you can see the dates listed there. They must include 360 minutes of activity, minimum of 4 days, minimum of 30 minutes per exercise activity, max of 90 minutes per day session, and a variety of activities. Exercising in your target heart rate zone is the key to maintaining or improving your fitness. So when completing activity logs, your exercises should be completed with the intention of elevating your heart rate into your target heart rate zone. Your goal is to stay within your target heart rate range for at least 20 minutes when you exercise. How do you find your heart rate? Use your dominant hand to find your pulse. Check with your index and middle fingers. Never use your thumb because your thumb has a heart rate in it. You should feel a pulse or a gentle beating. Count for 10 seconds and multiply that by 10. So how do I find my target heart rate zone? When you're determining your resting heart rate, you do this when you're relaxed, and you're going to take this pulse and count for beats for 1 minute. You typically do that in the morning before you go ahead and get up out of bed. Your maximum heart rate is going to be 206 minus your age. To determine your zone 1 heart rate, you're going to do these calculations, which would be your max heart rate times 0.65 or 0.75, zone 2, and zone 3. It's important to maybe write these numbers down so you know what these are so that you are exercising in your target heart rate zone. What does it mean by I have to use a fitness tracker? A fitness tracker is a wearable fitness tracking device. Acceptable devices for this course are Fitbit, Apple Watch, Garmin, or Move Band that records your steps or distance. If you do not have a wearable fitness tracker, contact your instructor immediately or request one from the VL website. An acceptable fitness tracker must capture the number of steps or distance of your specific activity, not the full day. The time of the activity alone will not be accepted. You must wear your activity tracker when you are active, and when you finish the activity, you will need to capture a specific screenshot of your activity. This is not a daily step total. The screenshot should display the date, distance, and heart rate information. Your activity will not count towards your log if your activity is not correctly verified. It is recommended that you practice using your activity tracker and capturing screenshots before the course begins. Your VLHB instructor, myself, will be available to assist you in basic troubleshooting, but it is your responsibility to learn how to work your tracking device. Verification must be as shown on the next few slides. VL does not provide move bands for students to use at no cost for the duration. VL does provide move bands for students to use at no cost for the duration of the course. So like I said, if you need to request one, just go ahead and do a move band request here so that you can get that free move band to use for your activity. Here are some examples of screenshots. This is an example from a Garmin watch right here. Somebody did a 31-minute run here. This would be an example from an Apple Watch. Here is an example of what a verified activity looks like from a Fitbit, if you're going to be using a Fitbit tracking device. And this is what the move band screenshots would look like if you're going to be using the LCPS provided move band. Sample physical education activity log looks like this. You're going to include the date, the type of activity that you did, what component of fitness it worked on, what topic requirement you worked on during this activity, and then the time participated and a screenshot. Like I said, there's going to be different topic requirements as listed here each week, so make sure that you are including those topic requirements in your fitness log that week. Make sure you complete a variety of activities. During the course, you will be required to complete a variety of activities. Remember, all activities are capped, maxed out at 90 minutes per log. So you're going to be required to participate in recreation, individual activities, partner team activities, dance and rhythmic activities, scheduled activities, and student choice activities. Some examples of rec activities might include canoeing, kayaking, surfing, hiking, snow shoveling, things like that. Examples of individual, running, cycling, golf, yoga, gymnastics. Some examples of partner or team activities, playing racquetball, soccer, cheerleading, lacrosse, or tennis. Examples of dance or rhythmic activities, Zumba, yoga, ballet, jazz, lyrical, or tap dance. And some examples of time-saving activities, walking the dog, vacuuming at a very brisk pace, doing yard work, or mowing the lawn. All right. Weight training conditioning activities like weightlifting, plyometrics, or taking a CrossFit class. So make sure you schedule your activities. Marching band rehearsals, color guard. These are also things that would be scheduled activities like athletic team practices that can count as well. So you can include some of these as well if you're in one of these activities at your base school. Student choice activities. These are activities selected by students which may or may not overlap with other categories. It is important that you follow academic integrity, maybe revisiting work, checking your grades, and communicating with your instructor. Plagiarism is not going to be accepted in this class, so all student work submitted through Schoology is assessed for copyright infringement and plagiarism. If a student submits work that has been copied and pasted from an online source or from another student, the work will be flagged for further review. So please do not do that. Make sure you do your own work in this class. Never copy and paste online resources. Never share assignments with other students. Make sure you read the content, then take a moment to reflect and think, and read assessment directions and rubrics carefully. Make sure if you are going to be using something from an online source that you properly cite that using MLA formatting. Maybe look through some of your work, revisit that work. Anything that is below an 80% can get a retake, but it has to be within 10 days. Make sure you are checking your grades in Schoology. Your parents can also do this as well. So logging in a parent view, if you have multiple children, be sure that you are on the profile of your choice. Scroll down to look on the left, select Schoology, and then click on the login for parents and guardians. Make sure you select the proper course, which is HPE 10 Virtual. If you have any questions or concerns, please don't hesitate to contact me. My name is Nicole Mancini. I'm going to be sending you multiple emails throughout this course. My contact information is also available in the welcome folder should you need to get a hold of me. I hope that is very informative information for you. Please let me know if you have any questions. Have an awesome day.